See rock from the aphrodisiac. Oh, Shield Hero, I didn't know you played like that. Monster Musume came back in a different way than I was expecting. Hey, listen, you know what? When in Rome, right? When in Rome, like there's a couple I would definitely send outside, but a couple of them we can definitely make work. So, is it safe again to enjoy Shield Hero and express your joy for Shield Hero, or is the internet still so salty that, they try to bring you down for enjoying it? I guess we'll find out. Drop a like, share your support, subscribe if you're new around here, and Patreon's where you're going to catch all of my Shield Hero content every single week. Now, I did cover a little bit of Season 3 on the channel. I think I did like 2 videos or something, but yeah, like I didn't do much on the channel. Way too much negativity, and people just wanted to bitch every time I said something good. So we'll see, because personally, I'm liking this new season. It's got the political intrigue that I really like. It had some goofy Monster Musume level harem that Naofumi wanted nothing to do with. Granted, had he been summoned to this kingdom like he was supposed to, we know that scene would have played out very, very differently. But, the thing that I like about Season 3 and now leading into Season 4 is how it kind of took the ideas that were good about Season 1 and 2, and granted, Season 2 was the worst season, 100%. Ignoring the 3D stuff, like, just narratively, it felt a lot more messy and rushed. However, there was a lot of good ideas in Season 2, and Season 3, I felt like it took those ideas, it took the formation of, like, the second half of Season 1, and just rolled with a really great season. And I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of people, because I've seen it long enough since watching the show. There is a divide in the Shield Hero fandom of what makes the show good. There's people who want it to be a shonen revenge story where Naofumi's always angry, always fighting, kicking ass, doesn't give a shit, and that's why they liked some of Season 1. And then there's the other side who likes the evolution of where Naofumi's characters went and the political side of everything. Because here's the thing. What makes the intro to this season so good, we're now currently 2 episodes into Season 4, is we're in the kingdom that worships Naofumi. This is where he should have been summoned if the other kingdom didn't mess around and find out. With that said, had that kingdom not stole all the heroes, the world probably would be over by now, because Naofumi would have just been a harem king and been a shit hero alongside everyone else, and everything would have ended. So, as bad as that kingdom was, their selfishness is the reason Naofumi was able to become who he currently is. And the idea of, this kingdom wanting, obviously, we can bring about peace, we can get everyone to support, we can, our heroes here, they will listen, we need him to stay. And I completely get it. And in a lot of ways, they're justified for wanting things to happen that way. However, Naofumi has business back home. He wants to protect his village. He has his own duties. Like, yes, I can try to help people, but I'm not living here. I'm not being here. And it's such an interesting political situation where, it's this tug of war. You got Birdman trying to keep us here and, being like, we'll get you the ships, boss, don't worry, but first, how about we have a banquet? Okay, don't worry, the ships are coming, but how about we do this? It's like, it's obviously pissing him off. And then you have this lion guy, I forget the names, forgive me. He probably will stab us in the back, but he's the only guy who's currently willing to give us a ship right away. And we end episode 2 of Season 4 with a poison attempt. And I'm pretty sure Naofumi was behind it. I'm not sure if it was a mixture of him working with someone, probably Mr. Lion, who, because the whole idea of who dares try to poison God? Because Naofumi is essentially their god, right? So why would I stay in this kingdom? He now has an out, especially because he had the antidotes ready. Granted, you could argue, well, maybe he just has them ready because he never knows. Sure. But I'm pretty sure that's his get out of jail free card. And while there hasn't been any action as it stands in these first 2 episodes, what they have done a great job at is really flexing the world side of things and showing us stuff that we always dreamed of seeing early into the show's run of where he should have been summoned and what it would look like. On top of the fact that 2 of our traveling companions, the little white tiger cubs here, heavily discriminated against, and we're already teasing, family friend and everything. He's saying, don't trust Mr. Lion, he's probably responsible. To be honest, while I definitely don't think we should trust him, at the same time, I think there's definitely a case of wrong place, wrong time, or he's being set up for stuff he might not have actually done. But at the end of the day, we can safely say everyone's doing something for their own self-interest, Naofumi included. But I'm liking what they're doing nonetheless. And the kingdom so far, it's been really fun because as much as we want to say, man, like how cringy, how, look at the harem, like trying to, like, because all the noble ladies are trying to, secure their place because if you bed Naofumi, I mean, you're going to be set for life, right? That's literally what he would have jumped into the arms of at the beginning of season 1. Like, look at the spear hero, bow, sword, like, they all pretty much did that in a smaller degree. Could you imagine Naofumi, episode 1, season 1, summoned to this kingdom, and in the first couple of nights, he's being swarmed by the Monster Musume harem? Like, maybe he'd push a few of those weirdos away, because they were a little too animalistic, but you know damn well he would have been bathing in the puss, okay? Like, let's just keep it a buck. But obviously he's like, be gone, Fox. Funny as shit, man. I like the different reactions of his party, too. Raphtalia, like, oh my god, I wanted to go first, and, oh, you having fun? It's just some funny shit. Like, at the end of the day, it is an isekai, and there is harem elements, so they're gonna have some fun with it. It's nothing new. But very fun stuff nonetheless. And honestly, production reminds me of what I remember from Season 3. I thought Season 3 definitely stepped it up after Season 2, which had a lot of negativity with the visuals, and I think for some of it, rightfully so. The background art, though, is stellar. Like, really good. I would really have to go back and do a deep dive of other seasons of Shield Hero to say if it's better or not, but I just know specifically the locations they're in are drop-dead gorgeous. And so far, character model-wise, it's been fairly consistent. Yeah, there's definitely some nitpicks I could do where things have dipped off and on, or background shots, you see wonky character faces. But for the most part, this has been pretty consistent, and I imagine, given that it's not a non-stop action season, I suspect there will be action, of course, but I think it will be much more spread out, meaning those action pieces are going to look really good, and then in return, the more mundane scenes will also look a little better all at the same time. All I know is I hope they keep making this show. I hope it continues for a full adaptation. I've been enjoying it. Obviously, the popularity has remained. I just think the way public opinion of the show has shifted. It's went from discussing Shield Hero Online was always fun because most people were talking about how cool and fun it is, to talking about Shield Hero Online, you mostly get told, oh, it fell off, it's mid, why do you like mid? You should be ashamed of yourself. And it's like, okay, bro. You saw one bad 3D turtle and you made it your whole personality. I'm liking it. I don't really know what the public perception is. I haven't really peaked opinions outside of my own community when I've been covering it on Patreon, but I like it. I think it's fun. I think we're in one of the more thought-provoking environments given Naofumi's situation where he should have been versus where he was summoned. We got a lot of work to do, and it's when everything hits the fan, shit's gonna hit the fan, but you can let me know your thoughts down below, and also let me know, do you want me to keep covering this on YouTube? Because, to be honest, I don't think the demand's there, but everyone's welcome to prove me wrong, so thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here, and of course ring that bell so you can stay up to date on everything I upload. Patreon is where it will live no matter what, though, in those full live reaction formats. And hey, I also give other exclusives like video shoutouts to every single one of my patrons. So today we've got Wyatt Wilkin, Sarah Bry, Soggy Toast, amazing name, and we also have Jess Y. So I appreciate the support, everyone. Please take care. Y'all have a good one.